Today we're going to be talking about Satoshables. It is an NFT that lives on both the Stacks network, which is a network where NFTs are backed by Bitcoin, and also on the Ethereum network. We will look at how to use the Stacks bridge to bridge your Satoshable back and forth. Satoshables is one of the first NFT collections that allows you to choose which network your particular NFT asset in the collection lives. And we're also going to talk about a unique arbitrage opportunity that exists between the Stacks network and the Ethereum network. Now, I'm filming the intro to this video over again because when I first started this process this morning, there was a much larger arbitrage opportunity to the tune of around $300. Now that opportunity is around $60 to $80, and we'll look at why that exists. But basically, arbitrage is when you buy something somewhere and then sell it for a profit somewhere else. And in crypto, there are arbitrage opportunities all over the place. And when we see projects that are bridged across multiple networks, it's actually beneficial for arbitrage hunters to come in and provide equilibrium for that price. I've seen a lot of people in the Satoshables Discord upset that people are buying a Satoshable on the Stacks network and then selling it and reducing the floor on the Ethereum network. But in order for the price of Satoshables or the floor of Satoshables to start moving upward, we actually need there to be equilibrium of floor price on both networks. And the faster that we can find that equilibrium, the faster that demand can then raise the floor price. Now, I was introduced to Satoshables because, as you saw in one of my last videos, I used the Ordinals bot to mint a Bitcoin artifact or a digital artifact on the Bitcoin network. I basically created the equivalent of an NFT on Bitcoin using the Ordinals bot. Well, the Ordinals bot is brought to us by the Satoshables project, and it brought a lot of attention to the project. If we go to OpenSea, we can see that just in the last 7 days, the volume is up 4,200%, sales are up 1,100%, the floor price is up 372%. And as more and more people start to mint NFTs on Bitcoin and get curious about NFTs on Bitcoin, this has the potential to, one, bring more and more people to the Ordinals bot, which then signals, hey, maybe you should look into the Satoshables project, who is basically running the Ordinals bot through their Discord. When you see this kind of volume and a rising floor price, plus added fundamental demand, which would be news and attention and enthusiasm around something that a project is a part of, that can be an interesting opportunity to look at potentially getting into an NFT project or identifying where there might be an arbitrage opportunity. So in order to create this arbitrage or to purchase a Satoshable at a discount, we're first going to need to set up a Hero wallet. I will put all of these links in the description, but a Hero wallet is one of the native wallets used on the Stacks network. You can add it to Google Chrome, Brave, or Firefox, just like you would MetaMask. The directions are pretty straightforward, so I'm not going to walk through setting up that Hero wallet. You obviously have your seed phrase, etc. And then once it's set up, it's going to ask you to put some STX in the wallet. So we're going to click on this buy button. When you first set it up, it's going to give you a list of all the different exchanges that you can sync with your Hero wallet. I'm going to be using Coinbase, but you can also use MoonPay and many others. And you'll see that after you set up your Hero wallet, all of the options. We can click buy. This is the page that I was talking about. You can use any of these exchanges. For fast checkout, I'm going to use Coinbase right now, and then put in how much stacks I want to purchase. I will go ahead and confirm this. So I can click over here and look at my activity. I can see that I've got a pending transaction here. So I'll wait a few minutes, and then once I see it in my balances, I'll be able to purchase my Satoshi or my Satoshable. Okay, so it actually took a little over an hour for my funds from Coinbase to show up in my Hero wallet. And it was a Coinbase issue. Coinbase says that sometimes they fall out of sync with the Stacks network, and it can take up to an hour for the transfer to happen. The transfer did ultimately go through. You can see that I've got 1,069 stacks in my Hero wallet. However, after reading in some forums, it did seem like maybe an exchange like KuCoin would allow you to purchase STX and transfer it into your Hero wallet quicker. So do with that information what you will. Regardless, I now have the stacks to buy a Satoshable. I will go ahead and click through and click buy now. Confirm the transaction. Okay, so we can see there's a pending transaction for this item, and we're going to have to let it clear through the block, and that can sometimes take up to 10 minutes, so we'll check back in on it. All right, so it did take much longer than I was expecting, over an hour for this transaction to clear. In the process, I discovered a better way to find a rare Satoshable. So on Gamma, if you click this sort by most rare and then for sale, you'll see all of the Satoshables that are currently for sale listed by the most rare, and then you can find one that is in your price range. Since it has taken almost 2.5 hours for the entire duration of this process, in that time, obviously there are people that are running this arbitrage opportunity. So the floor on ETH has dropped to 0.21 ETH. That being said, at 0.21 ETH to USD, so you're still getting about an $84 discount, $85 discount, and a potential arbitrage opportunity if we can bridge it quickly enough. Now, I'm buying mine to HODL, so I'm not too concerned. I think that there's some interesting things happening with the Ordinals bot. And one thing to note on the Ordinals bot is that they are making an update right now, and that update will allow you to put your order number in and see where you live in the queue so that you can understand when your artwork is going to go live. Anyhow, we have our Satoshable, and now we can try to bridge this over to Ethereum. To do that, we go to the Stacks bridge, and we're going to connect our Hero and our MetaMask wallets. So we connect our MetaMask Ethereum wallet, and then we connect our Hero wallet, and then we continue to the bridge. So we can see that we have the 3622 Satoshable that we just purchased. So we can click on that and transfer it to Ethereum. So you have one NFT that has a free pass. Perfect. So we don't even have to pay that fee. We'll click continue, initiate transfer, confirm. While you are going through this process, if you happen to X out of this, or if you open a new screen, you'll see that it says your Ethereum wallet doesn't have a Satoshable and your Stacks wallet doesn't have a Satoshable. This is because I believe it's putting the NFT in the bridge escrow account, and then it's waiting for the block to come. And when the block processes, it will send it to Ethereum. So we'll continue to wait, and I'll show you how much time that took. Well, this ended up taking several hours. I stepped away and went to dinner. This thing is still spinning. But if we click out, we can see that the Satoshable was now transferred to Ethereum. And if I go over to my Ethereum wallet, I can see that it is there. We now have successfully moved our Satoshable from the Stacks network to the Ethereum network. And now if we wanted to, we could put it up for sale at the floor price or a little bit more since it's a higher rarity piece. However, I'm going to go ahead and HODL mine. So we basically saved about $50 all told. When we started, it was a lot higher, but obviously there were a lot of people doing this arbitrage play. However, we'll keep an eye on the floor price for Satoshables because it does seem like they are doing some interesting things to bring attention to the project. I hope this video was interesting for you. Obviously, arbitrage opportunities are a moment in time. Sometimes it's better to make the arbitrage than others, so you'll have to look at the valuation on both networks and see if it's a good time to make this. At the time of this video, there's still a little bit of a discount, but regardless, it can be fun to take power over our crypto journey and learn how to move funds from network to network. Satoshables was one of the first projects to be able to use the Stacks bridge and, of course, the Stacks network are NFTs backed by Bitcoin. The Satoshable project is unique in that you can choose which network you want your Satoshable to live on. And so whichever network is your preferred place for housing your NFTs, the Stacks bridge allows you to go back and forth with the Satoshables collection. I'm John Ray with NF Treasure. Let us know in the comments if you end up getting a Satoshable and if you successfully bridge it. We'll see you in the next one.